Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll throw on first. Got a man, it's Drake London. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's go now. Go. Ready.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Quay Walker. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's complete to London. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. Quick slant complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
Here we go, Shaq.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Finds London on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On second down, Robinson breaks through, and he might break away. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. A toss now to Robinson. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a second-quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a
The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime.
Ready?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Quay Walker. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Panthers who were able to come in and get one on the road. Bryce Young leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Najee Harris, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Both these teams making their way out of the top.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again.
On the jump. Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Let go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
70 rings. Here we go. Set.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down. That's brought in by Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
Okay, ready?
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
From the red zone now. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go. Set, go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
An option give to Robinson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He tucks it and takes off. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. Throw reeled in by London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Ready up. Let's go now. Go.
Staying with Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw it. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Looking to throw. Rolling left, behind some time. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
and take the win at home. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments, where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.